Oh, yes. Just looking through this state of Alaska. Yeah. Alaska can afford to keep its pioneering program alive. It looks like petroleum revenue has constituted more than 80% of the state's income in some years, but oil production just a quarter of what it was 30 years ago. Mhm. The savings accounts legislatures previously tapped to fill deficits drained about 16 billion. Yes. Could you call the Koch brothers for me? It's Paul. As well as every oath of office in the state of Alaska. Yes. Now I know we got that harp up there. In fact, I was thinking of Tesla. Mhm. You know, Tesla had some innovations where you could move electricity from point A to point B. Yes, without a wire connecting the two locations. Now over here, okay, in Washington State, state lawmakers seem to be facing a deficit and quite possibly charging a person double the amount of child support. Now, I know that means that the state employees get paid twice as much for the child support enforcement. I mean, if we had every divorcee, that each and every one of them all got two divorces instead of just the one, think about the number of state employees that would be employed to manage twice as many divorces. Now, if you could get me all the dissolutions of marriage and the child support payments, I just wanted to know the actual amount that has been collected in child support payments. Yes. In each and every state of the United States for the last 40 years. Now, I know a lot of mothers, they're like, well, he's a deadbeat dad. Poop. And the thought was, well, what we can do is we'll double up on the number of dissolutions of marriage. Yes. So that everybody gets two reference numbers. Poop. And then we'll say that he's only paying half the actual amount of child support because it's double the amount that the court awarded to the actual petitioner. Yes. Where I wasn't there. I didn't read the thing. Yes. In fact, I never gotten a copy of it. Now, in the state of Alaska, 80% of your revenue is based upon oil. Could you get me the oil companies that are in Alaska? And these Koch brothers and myself are needing to have a little talk about some other innovations. I know it's cold up there during the winter time. It's probably freezing cold. But let's think about it. It looks like the government of the state of Alaska is too big for the actual amount of oil revenue. Now, as much as we wouldn't want to start firing individuals in the individual state governments, I could sue you all. Oh, now you can't go to work if you're in prison. You do realize that they don't let you out of work release to go back to your state job. So